Girl, there'd be a smile on your face. Today would have been a perfect day if...
Jason, it's great speaking with you, and thanks for making time with me. I got to ask right off the top, how are you and your brother? How's the whole band doing during this COVID-19 situation, my friend?
You know what? We're still as busy as ever, and busy's good. So, fingers crossed and knock on wood, everyone's staying pretty healthy. The lights are still on in all of our houses, and we're still able to make music. So I think in a year where there's been a lot of heartbreak and struggle, we're doing not too bad.
Well, it's great to hear, and you know as well as I do, when tough times are happening, people tend to go to music to sort of get themselves in a good situation. You guys have a new single out, man. What's the new single called? And by the way, congratulations on it, too.
Thank you very much. Yes. Well, in conjunction with releasing, we have a brand new album coming out called Flashbacks on January 13th. We've been kind of releasing singles on this album every 4 to 6 weeks. So we just dropped a new song called If I Was Your Man. It's a song we've been sitting on for, I think, 7 years now. And it's crazy to think how, it's a long time for a song to hang in there. And it's always hung in there. We played it live numerous times. We've recorded it a few times too, and it just never really found a home until now. So to be able to, finally be able to share this in the way that we always wanted to, it's really, really special for us. And we're getting great response from fans saying, it's nice to hear Petric slow it down. This one is a ballad, something we don't genuinely do often. So it's been a lot of fun, and it has been really refreshing to still be able to get to share music with people.
What's the song about? And please describe the video, because as we know, with COVID-19, you can't go out and do the things that you want to usually do in making videos. And I love the fact how people are being so creative when they know they have limited time, limited space, and limited ways to work with people.
Yeah, just to kind of go on to that. Actually, I'll start with, this song, I think, has two stories. And this song is a very sad and lonely song. It's a story about a guy who can't be the man for this girl. And it's a story about a girl who is in a bad relationship that she just can't seem to shake. So, it's kind of got two meanings to it, and I think that's kind of what makes this song extra personal, extra special, and hopefully extra special for the listener. I think we've all kind of, whether we've been in that position personally or had a friend, be one of those people where, oh man, that girl just doesn't love you or doesn't know how to love you, or, you shouldn't be in that relationship. It's not healthy. We've all seen that. So this song is very, very personal.
You wouldn't be showing up here at 2 a.m. at my doorstep crying. You wouldn't keep turning to me every time you don't understand, and asking me to hold you, saying that it's over. You wouldn't be living here lying if I was your man.
With that being said, it does have this sad, lonely feeling. And kind of what everyone's going through right now. It's a very lonely time in the world. You can't go see your family like you would want to. You can't go see your friends. All the bars are shut down. All the restaurants and music venues and everything where people gather, it's closed. And especially in Winnipeg is struggling a lot right now. And it's very, very scary and very, very sad. We went into complete lockdown on Thursday, I think. I don't know where we are anymore in life, but we shot this video on a Sunday. We knew the clock was ticking. We knew that we had limited resources, and we knew that we weren't going to have more than maybe 5 minutes to shoot this thing. And, I mean it. We didn't have more than 5 minutes. This thing, our resources are so slim. So I wasn't even there. None of our band members were there. Tom went out with our video guy. They shot this video in one take, and that was it. And even that kind of felt like, oh, guys were pushing it. But we still, everybody other than Tom had a mask, and there wasn't a soul in sight. And, unfortunately, that's kind of where we're at in the world right now. But it seemed at the same time, it seemed so fitting for this song. It seemed like this is what the mood is. You know what? You're all by yourself, and you're feeling sad and lonely. So even if COVID wasn't a thing right now, I wouldn't have wanted to do this video any other way. It's kind of it kind of all worked out, and we're taking everything one day at a time right now, and it is what it is.
It's the perfect video, and like I said, I've been talking to a lot of artists, and I love the fact of when it comes down to the music video part, how creative everybody's doing with the unlimited resources that they have. In fact, a lot of people, and just like you're saying, either the video is perfect or it's probably even better than what they could have done if they had all the resources. And speaking of resources too, performing live is almost an impossible thing. Yes, people are doing those drive-ins and other things, but with winter coming in, it's going to be harder and harder. Are you guys going to be doing any of those kind of drive-in performances or even virtual performances?
You know what? We've been talking about it, and right now we just can't. Our city is so bad. Our city is the worst in Canada right now for COVID. The death rate is like 10 to 15 a day right now in Manitoba. And Tom's wife works in one of the hospitals that has a major, major outbreak, so he can't even see anybody. I live just outside of Winnipeg, and my wife's pregnant, and it sucks. Like, we want, and we're still not canceled, but we're trying to figure out a way to do something together for our album release in January, and it's not there. And it really sucks because we miss each other. We miss our fans, we miss playing music, but we miss each other. Like, I haven't seen my brother in months, and he probably doesn't miss me. He's probably loving it, but we're going to do our part here and social distance, and whenever we can get back to playing music, you better believe we're going to have it as loud as possible, and you're going to be able to hear us from wherever you're at. Amen
to that. And look, send my best to your brother and your families, and my heart goes out to everybody out there, because I know we're dealing with in Toronto, and our numbers are slowly starting to go down, but it's been jumping up really for this last month. Yeah. And yeah, you're right, it is kind of scary. I just hope people start to get it, and because if everybody just works together, we can beat this thing. It's kind of funny, but if like 2-3 years ago you would have been like, man, wouldn't it be great if like the government just said stay home for like weeks, maybe a month, they give you money for it, and all you got to do is watch Netflix? We all would have been like, amen, like sign me up, where do we start this thing? And now for whatever reason, we're all having such a hard time doing it. So life is all about perspective. Life is all about perspective. And you know what? We're doing pretty good here on our end. And as much as like, it sucks having to limit music, we're okay. Everyone in the Petric camp's doing fine. And I hope that everyone out here right now and anyone listening to this can just put a little perspective and do what needs to be done so everybody can stay healthy and get back to this thing, because we will get back to normal. There is a vaccine coming. It's just how many more people need to get sick before that happens. And the answer to that is 0. No one else needs to get sick anymore. It's time to just do what needs to be done. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. As we're leading into the holiday season, do you guys have any Christmas music that's come out, or do you guys have any past Christmas songs that we can also pick up?
I don't think so. We've never really done it. We've talked about it, and it just never happens. So I've noticed a lot of country artists put out Christmas music this year, and it's kind of, I guess people just have more time in their hands, and that's great. I think it's fantastic. I've always wanted to do it, but with us being kind of in the heat of still marketing this album and releasing it, and honestly, we are recording new music right now, it's just not Christmas music. So maybe next year.
Okay, my friend. In the meantime, social media is the place to go to follow you guys, especially knowing with January 13th with the new album coming out. Where do we go to follow you, and just knowing everything that's happening with you guys?
Well, all of our tags are Petric Music, and if you want to go pick up an album or some of the merchandise for Flashbacks, petricmusic.com has links to all of our stores, all of our social media. As an artist, you know what, if you can buy a CD these days, it goes a long way. We really appreciate all the support we get from people. So if you're looking to support an artist this Christmas, buy a disc.
There you go. Brother, you keep safe. Love you. Thank you for the interview. Same thing with your brother and your families out there, too. Give everybody my best. I mean, it was last year when I saw you guys. Crossing fingers. Next year, I can see you guys again, man, because I don't want to keep going like this. I'd love to see you guys one-on-one. Yeah. Sit down, do interviews, and listen to Petric music. That's what I want, man.
You got it, buddy. We'll get there.
All right. You take care. Be safe, and talk soon.
Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
If I